Shalom. It's a brother Tazawah Kal from GMS Germany with a new lesson. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, honor, and thanks unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles who converted and told us the truth. Peace and blessings, salutations, Salakia. The elect out there was spreading this truth with sincerity, and that was charity across the four winds. So, like I said, back with another lesson. The lesson gonna evolve around the brotherly love, man. Because we need it more than ever before. We need the brotherly love more than ever before. Why? Because Esau coming down with great wrath. Let's start with that, man. That's one of the aspects. Because certain brothers gonna lose their job. Brothers gonna lose their house, and things of that nature, man. So brothers need support, man. Brothers need help. And that's going into brotherly love, because brotherly love goes into charity, man. Alright, let me say like the charity all the way around. Charity goes into brotherly love, man. Charity goes into brotherly love, and this is what we have to understand. So, part of the charity that you want to show, because charity is above all, it's the brotherly love. The charity, especially towards brethren. Why? Because you do it to a man of the Lord. And what does the scripture say? He that received you received me, and he that received me received him that sent me. So if you do something to the man of the Lord, you do it to Yahushai. And it says like, these little ones, I have to look it up, but let me just start with them, man, before I lose track. Revelation 12:12. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. And like the other apostle said, man, we're going to dwell in these heavens, man. When destruction comes, man, we're going to be in them, man. We're going to be in the chariots. We're going to be delivered. It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth there is but a short time. And that's what you're seeing, man. Esau is really making mistakes. Esau really rushing things, because he knows he has but a short time till his destruction comes, till the destruction of his kingdom comes and our kingdom comes, man. So, but the point is, Esau coming down with great wrath, and you see it also in Germany, man. In Vienna, or in Austria, not Australia, Austria, which is Österreich in German, right by the border of East Germany, if I remember right. They have the 3G rule for the most of the work, employees. Also in Germany, they really calculate, thinking about it. I saw shops where they said like, we only have, was like a hair salon, we only have appointments for vaccinated and recovered persons, and only on these certain times for the people that need to be tested, things like that. So showing you that things are getting harder and harder, man. Now when they come on the job and they implement the 2G rule, which is only vaccinated and recovered persons are allowed in the shops, how are you gonna work then? If they take the test away, or even if they come with the test, man, you even think about dipping that job, man. But the Heavenly Father are gonna provide. But I just bring that to mind because, the elder Ariella was speaking about this months ago. I remember he was saying straight up, certain brothers got better jobs than others, And also Elder Pastor Haas said that they should help them, man. They should help the brothers that have lower income, things like that, Because the Heavenly Father may bless you with a better job, but not only for yourself, but that you help the ministry, which are the brethren, man. So you have to understand, man, the importance of brotherly love right now is really, I already said, the brotherly love is very important right now, man. Let me just look up this one verse that I said. Bear with me 1 second. I was thinking about that one. Matthew 10:42 says, and whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water only in the name of a disciple, verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward. See, so you're going to be rewarded for them, man. And you should stack up these gifts, man. And you shouldn't do it in the act of receiving something back from the brother or something like that, because scripture even speak about in Sirach, I think it's the 25th chapter. Let me get it real quick. Was it 25? Let me check, because it wasn't nope. What was it again? Bear with me 1 second. Receive, Lord. No. How does Salakia? Bear with me 1 second. Salakia was Sirach chapter 12. So Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 1. When thou wilt do good, know to whom that does it. See, do it, Salakia. So if you do something good, know to whom you do it. Why? Think about it, man. If you know, there's a malicious person, wicked person, and you give him money, you feed on his wickedness, man. He doing some wicked shit. You don't want this on your conscience, man. It says, so shalt thou be thanked for the benefits. Verse 2. Do good to the godly man. Listen closely now. And thou shalt find the recompense. And if not from him, yet from the Most High. See, if you do something to a man of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, then Father gonna repay you, man. If the man can repay you, because Spirit gonna be on this man to, help you out when you're in the gym, or to give you certain thing, the Spirit's gonna be upon him. But if he can't do it, the Lord gonna do it, man. The Lord gonna do it, because you help the man of the Lord. So that's the importance of being brotherly, man, because you're gonna get a reward. That's one of the sides, but we at all should just be brotherly, man. We should seek each other right now more than ever before. Why? Because we see the day approaching. We see our Bashem Yoshai coming. We see the signs. We see the world is in turmoil. We see the world is ending, man. Like on Saturday in the camp, there was a guy that was a few months back, or I think even a year ago or something, at the camp. He came, asked some questions, and he came, said like, yeah, man, everything's going upside down, because he felt it too, man. And I don't know if he do, I don't believe he do videos. I've double checked it, but I don't believe it. But yeah, man, he just checked. It was beautiful to see him, honestly speaking, and having Father do with him what he does, man. But the point of the matter is, man, the world is really in turmoil. The world is about to go through the toughest times, and you want to be with your brethren, man. As much as you can to prepare yourself, because the brother's going to build you up to do these times, man. They're going to spark the fire in you. But if you chill with the world, man, you're going to be pulled into darkness, man. So we have to understand, man, it's very important to be brotherly right now and seek brotherly love. Be with the brethren, man. Because the time getting darker and darker. So now, let me read real quick the book of Psalms 133:1, I think, if I remember right. Now I just got this voice of the brother in my head. You think or you know? You think or you know? So it's the book of Psalms 133 verse 1. Because we should know it, man. We should know it, Okay, it's there. You shouldn't think, we should know it. Because these scriptures should be constant in our mind, man. You should think about scriptures, and meditate upon the ways of the Heavenly Father. For example, if you meditate upon the Sabbath, what's the best way to do things around that, not doing it on the Sabbath if it's possible. That's beautiful, man. That's a good mindset. Of course, we're working on things of the nature, man. I myself, for example, work Mondays to Fridays, so I have to work on the double Shabbat, or the new moon and the Shabbat. But hey, it is what it is, man. We rehearse the righteous acts. We are in captivity, so we just keep the laws and commandments to the best of our abilities, man. But the Heavenly Father knows our heart, man. He knows our heart, man. So it says, Psalms 133:1. It says, a song of the griefs of David. It says, behold. It says, behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. And unity goes into one. To be at one, man. Be in one mind, To be in one mind, one spirit, in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because the rest of there's a Israelite group up there that calls themselves one body in Yahushai, but they are completely off, man. They don't believe in the miracles. They're actually miracles, They think they're similitudes or something like that. But the point is, they don't believe that the Lord Yahushua did actually these miracles. So, you know, they're bugging out. But their name is our name, man, because we are one body in Yahushua, man. We are really dead. Why? Because we are one in Yahushua, man. We are brethren from all kinds of ways, man. All kinds of walks of lives. Old, young. You know, for example, here in our camp, we got a brother that's 37 years old. And we got a brother that's freaking 16 years old, man. He's not in the camp, but he's coming listening, you know. He's constantly there. He's 16 years old. Then I myself am 22. The other brother is 25. So we are, you know, we come from all different walks of life, man. But what is uniting us? Yahushua. Through him, we all came together. You know, only through him. Not for a money game or through him, man. Because he opened the doors for us. So we have to really understand that, man. The Lord, we are one in the Lord, man. So we have to be in unity, man. We have to come together. Because in unity you feel at peace. You know? When you're with people that have the same mentality, you feel good, man. You feel, you know, you feel really at ease, you know, and can really speak your mind and be really focused. But with the people of the world, you have to always put up a facade, man. You have to always put up a, you know, an act. And this act is exhausting you, I'm telling you, man. This act can exhaust you very much. You know, I feel it on my job. People talking about all these things, the jab, things like that. I just, sometimes, like, I want to speak my mind, but I'm like, it's for no use. Why? It's just going to give me problems. So I just patiently wait till I see with their own eyes what's going to happen. Because I see people on my job, man. This is why I make this lesson. See, I'm not because particularly dead, but it's part of it. Because see people on my job, man, they are really dead. You know, there's a Jake on my job. First, he was all against the thing, against the Beetlejuice, the jab, whatever you want to call it. He was really against it, man. He said like, yeah, man, I rather would, you know, fight the government, things like that. He was on the revolting type of spirit, you know. He said like, imagine chaos will break out that would force you to take it. He said like, yeah, I would just get some people, grab some guns, and just, you know, take over one shop of these like we're working and things like that. I'm like, oh, you bugging, man. But okay. But it's showing you also the spirit that people are going to be in, man. You know, the video games and also the movies gave them the hope that they can survive to them, man. Or survive by their way, but they won't. They won't. But nevertheless, the dude was really against the thing, you know, the potion. But then eventually he took it. What happened to him, man? He got mad sick. Mad sick, his body got fucked up. You know, he blamed it on some other things, but I know it was this, man. He looked mad dead too. It's like his spirit is leaving him, man. Like his eyes, he's not there, man. You know, he took the first dose, got really jacked up. He had certain things in his under his arm, you know, certain that were like balls under his skin, not like the boys, but I forgot Lymphknoten in German, but I don't know in English. You know, he had that, constantly sick, you know, so on and so forth. But eventually he didn't have the virus because he made a test. So it does show you. He took the double jab. He fucked up, man. He completely fucked up. And that's just showing you, man, this world is in a torment. This world is really going downhill. So we have to stick together, man. We have to stick together. And there's a perfect verse for that, but I want to finish that, verse 2. It is like the precious ointment upon the head. See that? Brothers in unity, man. It's like the precious ointment, you know, that you put up on your head, man. The precious oil, you know, because it's precious, man. This brotherhood, the brotherhood is the, you know, because it's part of the truth. It's the most precious thing, man. The brotherhood is part of the truth, man. You know, because even though, but we here in Germany are in Germany, we have connections to brothers all over the world, man. Australia, Italy, you know, of course America. Strong connection to Holland. So hey, it's a precious thing, man. You know, it's a precious thing. This is why you always say, man. Or, you know, like I was talking to a brother. Or he decided in the video and I was with him in the video, something like that, man. But our mentality should really be first Yahweh Shem Yahushua, then the brothers, man, and then the rest. You know, certain brothers have then their females or whatever. Certain brothers have the children, then the females. But you should have a certain priority and certain mindset concerning things in your life, man. And this brotherhood should come first, man. You know, because it's the most precious thing. Because be honest to yourself, man. Who can you talk to about anything in your life? Honest and true. Nothing holding back. For real, nothing holding back. I tell you, the brotherhood. You know? The brotherhood. Because other people are gonna mock you, scoff you, won't take your problems serious, you know? Take it lightly. It's not even bad. What you talking about, man? There are people starve this and the third. But you talk to a brother, he understands what you're going through, and that's the point. He completely, fully understands what you're going through, man. Because he went through it himself, or he's going through it with you. The same point, same time, you know? So understand that brother is very important, and that's just part of it. Because you have to understand, we're a true family. Like Yahushua said, man. Matthew 12. Let's get it after that. It says, Psalms 133 verse 2. It is like a precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard. You understand how precious this is? He was the high priest. He was the first anointed high priest. You know? His seed line got chosen to be the priesthood, man. You know? The sons of Aaron. You have to be the, you know, because he's the high priest. Let me rephrase myself. His seed got chosen to be the seed line of the high priest. So what would happen in the back in the day? If you want to be a high priest, or if you should be the high priest, you have to prove your lineage all the way back to Aaron, man. Showing you how important or how precious the brotherhood is, man. King David compared it to the oil that ran upon Aaron, man. Come on, man. It says, that went down to the skirt of his garments when he got anointed, man. Verse 3. As a dew of Hermon, and as a dew of the descended, and as the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion, which is Israel. For there the Lord Yahweh commanded the blessing, even life forevermore. See? This is how he compared the brotherhood, man. You know? Brethren to dwell in unity when we're under one, man. Under Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. It's really a heavy example, man. You know? Just why the scriptures are so beautiful, and we should be in them daily, man. We should try to be in them daily. You fuck up, you're gonna fuck up. You know, I myself fuck up. We're all gonna fuck up. But like I always say, what you gonna do after that? What you gonna do after that? You're gonna learn from your mistakes, or gonna do the same mistake? Or the other thing, you're gonna accept your mistake and keep on moving forward? Or you're just gonna crumble in that mistake and think your sin or your mistake is greater than the sacrifice of the Lord, which is Yahushai. So your mistake is greater than Yahushai, man, then you're fucking tripping. You know, if you have that mentality, you're really tripping. You're really bugging. You know? Like I just said, you're really bugging. Oh yeah. Hey, the way I bless me, Yahushai. I know, beautiful. Just in my second job, found a park spot instantly. Just bear with me 1 second. So yeah, man. So lucky. So I'm gonna just hit the rest of the verses. Let me go to Matthew chapter 12 and then Hebrews chapter 13 and 1 and 10 and 25 to close this lesson, because you know I'm about to leave. But it says Matthew chapter 12 and verse, straight to the point, verse 48. But he answered and said, you can read the context. It's just saying, let me start with 46. While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him. And you have to understand that Yahushua even said, a prophet is not known in his household, man. Rough paraphrase. So you're not accepted or seen as a prophet in your own house, you know? And that's really heavy spirit upon these people. But this is what the Heavenly Father did, man. Because they grew up with you, they don't take you serious. Let it be, man. But then they listen to a brother that says the same exact things as you, but listen really to him carefully. Hey, that's just the spirit the Heavenly Father put upon them. Verse 7. The one said unto him, behold, their mother and their brethren stand without, desiring to speak with him. Desiring to speak with thee. Salakia. Verse 48. But he answered and said unto him, that told him, who is my mother, and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, behold, my brother and my brethren. So you have to understand, Yahushai put his brethren in that moment before his own flesh and blood. So he denied them basically. He said like, no. This is my true family, my disciples. Then they follow me. And we should have the same mentality. That's why I said the rank structure should be first this truth, this work, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and then the brethren, man, and then the rest. It says verse 49, and he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, he said with also force, because look at the exclamation mark. He didn't say like, yeah, they are. He made it known, man. Behold, my mother and my brethren. It says verse 50, for whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same as my brother and my sister and mother. See? So this is our true family, man. Them that follow Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because your current family gonna betray you in an instant, man. And you go through shit with your brothers and they stick together, man. A true brother, if you're both the elect, man, you're gonna stick together unto death. But let's go real quick to the book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and verse 1. It says, let brotherly love continue. And let's go real quick. Yes. Let brotherly love continue, man. You see that? Let brotherly love continue. Let's go real quick, the word continue. Let's go real quick there, and then we go to the book of Hebrews chapter 10. Hebrews chapter 13. Going to the word continue. Continue. It says remain. See? The Greek.
Strong's G 3306. Meno.
It says to remain, abide. See? In reference to place, to sojourn, tarry, not depart. See, not to depart. So the brotherly love should remain, should be abiding in us, should not depart, man. To continue to be present. See? To be held, kept continually. See? Continually be kept, continually be there. Yeah, man. Beautiful, man. To continue to be, not to perish, to last, endure. See, the brotherly love should endure, man. To all trials, tribulation, whatever y'all go through, man. Y'all have a clash, squash that shit, man. When one brother's wrong, he should accept that shit, apologize, and y'all should keep a move, man. There shouldn't be any grudges, there shouldn't be any strife among us, because we are not in the time for that, man. There's no fucking time for that. There's no time for strife and bitching around. It's time to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua and be truthful and honest to each other, man. To serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. This is what we should do right now, man. You know? For real, man. No time to play around, no time for jokes, no time to be bullshitting, man. If you have problems, man, squash that shit, man. For real, squash it. Because we are in too serious time for it. So Hebrews chapter 10, and hey, if the Spirit come upon me, I'm gonna continue it, Yahweh Ratazah. But hey, we're gonna see. But it's Hebrews chapter 10, and let me start at verse 23. It says, let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering. So the things that we profess, the things that we speak this truth, we should hold fast without wavering, without doubt, man. For he is faithful, the promised. Who is that? Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He's faithful. He's true. He's trustworthy, man. You know, we are able to trust him, so we shouldn't worry about these things. It says verse 24. And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. What does the word provoke go into? Let's go into that real quick. It says provoke. G3948. It says irritate, man. Irritate one another, man. Talk to what we do, for example, in Germany. What I'll do sometimes, talk shit to brothers, man. I see weak, it's a certain way how we can motivate a brother, man. By speaking comfortable words unto him, to speak harsh words unto him. You know the brother, you know your brother, man. And just use that and irritate him to do more work, man. You just show like, yeah, or you just be like, hey, yo, look. Hey, I did a video, but hey, look at my channel, man. Hey, how many videos did I do? Hey, 7 videos this week, man. It was really good, man. It was a really good week. How much you did? They're like, shit, And then he should be in the right spirit and not going to some, oh my God, I didn't do anything. No, he should be fired up, man. But we should irritate one another, man. Let's go real quick to the word irritation. Irritate. Irritate, it says 1530s, it says stimulate to action, rouse. See, stimulate to action, so provoke to action, man. Rouse, incite, from Latin irritatus, past particular of irritare, excite, provoke, annoy. See, you should annoy him, man. Be annoying, man. Beautiful, man. You know, it says from the same prior root, productive English run, meaning annoy, make impatient. You know, you should make him flip the fuck out, man. You know, not in that sense. You should make him flip the fuck out that he does the work, man. You know, but it says and I read verse 24 again. And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. We should provoke each other, man. Irritate each other, that we start working, man. That we keep on pushing, man. Keep on laboring for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together. See, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together. Not forsaking the coming together, the unity that we come together. You know, you want to dip after camp the whole fucking time. What kind of bullshit is that? You know? Brothers want to meet up, be like, you never showing up. What kind of bullshit is that, man? Show up, man. Be with the brothers. Because what the fuck you doing anyways, man? You studying? You want to tell me this video? Show me. You studied? What did you study? You was probably with your chick or whatever, man. Fuck that shit, man. This truth has to become first. Brothers want to meet, bring with the brothers. Build with them, man. Build in the spirit. Study together, man. Go into the scriptures because we see the day approaching, man. Like it says here. This is why I want to close with that. It's a beautiful verse. Hebrews 10:25. Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is. See, as some do. Because Paul's speaking to people, right? So he like, hey, you know, don't provoke each other to good work, but don't forsake the assembly, the coming together, you know, as some do. But exhorting one another, see? Strength one another. Let's go real quickly with exhort. Because, hey, you know, fuck this word, fuck experimentation, man. But we just do what we have to do, man. You know, exhort. It says to call to one's side, call for, summon, address, speak to, call to, admonish, exhort, to beg, beseech, entreat. See, admonish, man. It says here also, which may be done in the way of exhortation, entreaty, comfort, instruction, encourage. See that? You should strengthen one another, man. Speak, motivate each other, man. Strengthen each other in the spirit. It says, let me read it again. Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as you see the day approaching. And this is why I do this. Let's do the spirit. This phrase just came to my mind. As you see the day approaching, I was like, let me go into the brotherly love. And you have to understand, man, we should be more together. We should do more things together. We should build in the spirit more together. We should push these lessons out together. We should be more in unity, be more with the brethren while we see the day approaching, man. Don't forsake the assembling. Seek the assembling, man. So if it says don't forsake it, what should you do? You should seek it. You should seek it, man. Seek the assembly. Seek to be with brothers, man. Don't let these demons pull you in the other way, because I'm telling you, the spirit jump on brothers, be like, yeah, I don't want to chill, man. I want to do some other stuff. That's some bullshit, man. Come together, be in the spirit. What else you gonna do? What else do you have in life, man? Understand. Understand what we're involved in, man. Understand what we're doing. Understand what is about to come. The end of this world. The beginning of our world, of our kingdom, of our eon, and of our rulership. So everything I got, Yahweh Ratazat, to spirit, power, mercy, and grace of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. I pray and hope. Says most edifying. I want to give once again. Call Aliyam, how to talk about, what the water. La Banao, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Prakate Yahweh, Prakate Yahushai, Prakate Yahweh, Prakate Yahushai, Prakate Yahweh, Prakate Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. And give double honors to the elders and apostles, give wisdom to us with truth, peace and blessed salutation to the elect out there, who spread this truth, sincerity, and with charity across the four winds. Hey, y'all, till next time. Shalom, wa brakatam, wa ba, man. Peace and blessing upon the elect. Shalom.